Alright, hey everyone, P-Town clocking in. So the last video I talked about my current favorite completed manga, Hell's Paradise, and as much as I love that series, there is one series that I personally love even more, and that series is Spy X Family, or Spy Family, which is my current favorite ongoing manga series. It was one of the earlier series I read this year, and it's been one that I immediately fell in love with. And whenever there's a new chapter for Spy Family, it feels like a holiday to me. I had initially planned for this Spy Family video to be the first of this new channel, but I opted to talk about Gintama instead. But anyways, now I finally thought it was the time to talk about my favorite manga currently, and why Spy Family is my favorite as of right now. So Spy Family is written and drawn by Tetsuya Endo, and is one of the most popular Shonen Jump Plus series that began serializing in around 2019. The manga tells the story of Twilight, a renowned secret agent who is tasked with a special mission. While completing missions as a spy up to this point has been pretty menial to him thanks to his expertise, his skills, and his immense talent that he possesses, this mission that Twilight has been assigned will be his biggest challenge yet. In order to successfully accomplish the mission, Twilight needs to create a fake family of three, all while keeping his occupation a secret. Now, little does he know that he's not the only person in the family keeping secrets, as both the mom and the daughter are harboring their own. And thus the stage is set for this manga series that's filled with great character interactions, unique situations, and fun, dynamic family comedy with some wholesome moments as a cherry on top. Now, I know I said that when I was reading Hell's Paradise, I was immediately hooked after the first volume, but I'm telling you guys, for Spy Family, it had me hooked on the very first chapter. Endo's art style is clean and cute, and the dialogue not only presents the characters well, but also does a great job of creating quick moments of fun, comedy, and excitement in short periods of time. One of the best things I can say about the manga in general is that it is filled with fun in every aspect of the story that would benefit from fun, such as the characters, the bizarre situations and how they pan out, the dialogue, etc. I felt genuinely happy as I read this story. A lot of those bright moments from Spy Family can be attributed to its great cast found in the main family. So I want to talk about each member of the family and why they're all so great. So let's start off with Twilight, who we start this story with. Twilight also goes by Lloyd, which might not even be his real name, but that's his general name, Lloyd, and he's definitely the most compelling character. You find out quickly in the opening chapters that Lloyd gave up having a normal life where he could settle down, get married, and start a family. Instead, he sacrificed that lifestyle for one that was full of constant danger and busy work thanks to being a spy. Having something like a family is something new to him, obviously, and seeing how the different members of the family begin to open him up to the familiar experience, and to slowly see him let his guard down and come out of his shell a little bit more and smile a bit more genuinely makes for some of my favorite moments from the series. As a spy, he's a total awesome and believable badass, and we see him demonstrating his immense talent and skill, not only through the action present in his missions, but through his capabilities as a family man. Skills he's acquired through being a spy, such as being able to read people, being observant, planning for every single possible outcome, etc., actually aids him in keeping the family cover intact. His character has been set up for the most development for the chapters to come, and I can't wait to see that down the road. Alright, so the next person I want to talk about is Yor. Yor Briar. Yor is her name. Yor fulfills the wife/mom role of the family, and her secret is that she is actually a deadly assassin, with fighting prowess and strength that surpasses even Twilight. Now, Yor has agreed to help form this fake family for cover as well. Twilight uses this family as cover for his mission, while Yor uses this family as cover for her being an assassin. As her coworkers will often comment about how quote-unquote weird it was that she was 27 years old and hadn't been married yet or had kids yet. And in that society, it seems to be something that's kind of looked down upon. And pretending that she is a part of this family, Yor hopes to divert any suspicion from her work. Yor also made a quick lasting impression on me. The contrast between her bloodthirsty, ruthless attitude while literally killing terrorists in comparison to her very normal, sweet, bright self created some really comedic moments throughout the chapters. I can say this on behalf of all three of the family members introduced in the early volumes, that they all take steps to help create this family, but Yor's efforts come off as the most genuine and caring for the well-beings of both her pretend husband and her pretend daughter. Things such as devoting a lot of time to help watching the daughter. She also takes that extra step to want to learn how to cook for them when it wasn't really even necessary. Yor is a great example of a woman who has a lot of the qualities that make a great person, and she just happens to be another badass person in the family. Like I said, she looks like she has a very sweet exterior, but it's also really fun to see that, bloodthirsty assassin in her come out when the situation calls for it. So yeah, I love Yor. And now, I've reached the point where I can introduce the daughter, Anya. Anya is such a ray of sunshine in this manga and is easily my favorite character. She's adorable, her facial expressions are hilarious, and she steals almost every chapter she's in and provides some of the most wholesome moments I've read throughout the story. Anya harbors a secret of her own, and that secret is that she is a telepath who can read minds. This power, as a result, is responsible for most of the comedic moments in the series, as there's this interesting dynamic in which each family member are keeping secrets from one another, but Anya, obviously, is the only one who knows everybody's secrets. Pretty much everything about Twilight's mission and everything that happens to Yor during her assassinations are all broadcasted to Anya in transparent detail. The way she reads minds is kind of like she kind of overhears people thinking, not like something that she can turn off, kind of like something that she can overhear. So anyways, it's in Anya knowing these secrets that help aids the family comedy. As Anya, she actually thinks it's cool that one of her parents is a spy and another one of her parents is an assassin. Anya would actually go to great lengths to actually help each parent keep their secrets. And this unique aspect creates some interesting moments and can even move the plot forward throughout the manga. Now, for example, Twilight might receive an urgent mission that he needs to complete immediately during a family outing, and he needs to excuse himself for a period of time. Anya would hear that in his head and tell him to go buy her a donut or something, allowing Twilight to step away from the family for a bit. Anytime one of the parents become relieved that Anya or the other parent haven't found out their secret, Anya's kind of chuckling to herself that she helped by saying exactly what the person wanted them to say in order to help maintain the secret. Anya is often the person ushering the family moments that happens, and she does her best to fit the needs of both parents. Knowing about how important Lloyd's mission is, she works hard in order to help him. She's actually a big part in the success of the mission, and there's a lot of pressure on her, but she never really looks at it in a bad way. Anya more sees it as a way for her to help her parents and just help make them happy as they have made her. A lot of Anya's moments and actions come off as extremely endearing, and she's really the glue that holds the family together. And that could bring me to my final point, as while Anya holds the family together, it is the family that holds this story together. And bringing these three unique individuals together, what we get are their attempts to be a normal family. However, they're anything but. In Endo, while weaving these character interactions, it really adds to the moments. A menial thing such as a family outing can have moments of unique comedy. Things that are otherwise normal, such as a family interview, could have genuine moments of suspense. All in all, it's the character interactions that allowed this manga to put an effortless smile on my face. Any moment that either brings this family closer or strengthens the bonds between the members, they all feel like these great, wholesome, emotional payoffs. Each time we see one another grow to understand each other better, or how to act as a part of a family, we see them playing the role of the family a lot less. They're all kind of placed into this family pretty abruptly, and all three of them are learning how to be a family together. In the early chapters, you would see any three of them do things as a family as kind of like an obligation to keep their cover, but as the chapters unfold, those aspects and those acts and those efforts became less obligatory and much more genuine. We see them act more and more as a genuine family. In other words, you could say, a spy family. The only negative thing I could say about Spy Family is that there aren't enough chapters yet. I just love the story that much. 2 weeks, one chapter every 2 weeks or one chapter a month is just too slow for me. I adore this manga, and even though it's still early on in its run, I feel like I can safely say that down the road, this will truly be something special. So anyways, thank you all for watching this little video. I really want to talk about Spy Family for a long time now, obviously since I've opened this channel. I'm really glad I got the chance to. If you haven't checked out Spy Family, I highly recommend it. It's looking to be one of the strongest new gen titles of the last few years. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and please comment below if you've read Spy Family if you haven't yet, and what you love or not love about it. Alright, so with that said, it's P-Town. Clocking out. See ya.